Hello people, today is April 20th, Bogdan with you, Manuka Honey Guru, and let me start today with answering to several inquiries I received by email and by YouTube from subscribers. And let me start, of course, with Manuka Honey Bee Magic. Several people ask me about why you show us your Manuka honey consistency, liquidity like that, and when we bought it and it was delivered to our houses, it sort of leaking. Honestly to say, I can only guess why. I can only guess that USPS do not use any temperature control environment to keep it, and you have to let Manuka honey sit in your house as well. I don't know what temperature you used to maintain in your house. We here in Brooklyn, we live in our house with temperature between 67, 68, 69. And of course, all honey stored in our warehouse, it's stored with temperature 58 Fahrenheit. So specifically for that reason, I opened the jar and I kept it for several days in my kitchen, and you see how it behaves. It really leaks now, but not leaked like water. It really leaked like real honey. So don't be confused. This is good honey, the same quality. It's not liquidish as a water, so don't be confused. As well, you are free people and you can go to the store, you can buy any other alternative brands, and you can compare with your taste, how you feel, how it smells. You can compare. So be proactive and follow my recommendation and to taste Manuka honey by yourself. Put your brain in gear and to use them to understand what kind of Manuka honey you're buying and how much you're paying for that. So another question that people start asking me, they never stopped asking me about what's the difference between MGO and UMF. In my previous videos, I try to explain it, probably not clear enough, that MGO, it's abbreviation responsible for dietary Methylglyoxal, which measured in milligrams per 1 kilo of honey. And what is UMF? UMF is abbreviation for Unique Manuka Factor Association, New Zealand Beekeepers Association. Based on my knowledge from the last year, the membership fee, annual fee, was 20,000 New Zealand dollars, and if you pay such membership fee on your label of your Manuka honey, it's gonna be UMF. But honestly to say, I met with several brand owners who carry UMF logo on their honey, and on a level of vice president of the company, I met with them on Expo show. I've been curious and a little bit sarcastic, so I asked them about to explain me what UMF digit means. 12 plus, 15 plus, 20 plus, and they've been politely confused and decided not to answer me openly. They said that a lot of scale or test measurements that combine provide such digits. But provide me with clear answer what 20 plus means, how to touch it, how to measure it, what 20 means. Nobody was able to tell me. Versus MGO, which is dietary methylglyoxal. You can go to Wikipedia, print methylglyoxal. I'm gonna put it in big fonts on the bottom of this video. You can copy and you can check what methylglyoxal is, and this is a measurement per milligram per 1 kilo of Manuka honey. So another kind of curiosity, another kind of question I received from my subscribers is how this methylglyoxal is growing, why it's growing, how to understand how about what the activity, what methylglyoxal is providing for our health. So based on my knowledge, based on my education, based on my experience, knowing many well-known brand owners, methylglyoxal is a dietary methylglyoxal is a self-growing element at Manuka honey. Then longer you keep Manuka honey in a beehive, then more methylglyoxal is growing inside the honey. But you can see on a globe where New Zealand is located. It has really specific climate. I've been to New Zealand I travel from North Island to the South Island, so I know even in the summertime it's not hot. The entire country surrounded by ocean, so that's not hot. And specifically on a mountain, on elevated level, it's pretty much good. It looks like a little bit like mid-California, close to the ocean. That's what the climate is. That's why actually I think New Zealand Manuka honey is different from Australian Manuka honey, because there is no such things as Australian Manuka honey. It's a name of Australian honey. Just for your curiosity, go to the store, go online and find New Zealand Manuka honey. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna find such honey. You're gonna find Manuka honey product of New Zealand, yes, but you cannot find New Zealand Manuka honey because it's merely BS. But you're gonna see Australian Manuka honey. Ask yourself why Manuka honey from Australia requires first name of Australia Manuka honey. Sooner or later, trust me, it's gonna be Israeli Manuka honey or Chile Manuka honey or Canadian Manuka honey or American Manuka honey or Brazilian Manuka honey. So Manuka honey does exist only from New Zealand. Just Manuka honey. No any belongings to any country. Do not be confused. Many people asking me, Bogdan, why Australian Manuka honey is much cheaper than authentic Manuka honey from New Zealand. The same time, it shows huge digit of methylglyoxal. Let me tell you, methylglyoxal could be grown by two ways. One, natural, 2 artificial. Natural associated with ages. How many years you're gonna keep honey in a beehive in a natural environment, then more expensive it becomes, then more powerful, then more medicinal property it's gonna carry. Pretty much similar to champagne. You can make champagne for 3 months and it's gonna be champagne or a sparkling wine, but Madame Clicquot, you're gonna keep it on a special climate control environment for at least 3 years. That's why it's a very big difference in price. Exactly the same way is applicable to Manuka honey. You can heat Manuka honey and Methylglyoxal is gonna grow up. Australia locates in much closer to an equator than New Zealand. So the mid-temperature in Australia is much higher than in New Zealand. That's why only Methylglyoxal in Australian Manuka honey is much higher, and people don't put any efforts for that. In fact, let me look at the certification we required from a Packer facility from New Zealand. And let me name you several factors that we control for our Manuka honey. So the type of Manuka honey is Leptospermum scoparium, which is Latin name of Manuka bush. So it goes, I'm going to use these scientific words. Probably it's not right to pronounce, but I'm going to try my best. 3-phenolactic acid milligram per kilo. 2-methoxyacetone milligram per kilo. 2-methoxybenzoic acid. 4-hydroxyphenolystic acid. Moisture less than 20% must be. Hydroxymylfurfural, tutin, APC. All these numbers on all these scientific words, of course, common Joe should not understand, should not memorize, and should not be familiar with. That's for scientists, that's for laboratory, that's a proof about Manuka honey is a real Manuka honey. So for us, for general public, for people who are looking for medicinal benefits from Manuka honey, you should understand just certain things. Maybe diastase, which is responsible for what honey is a honey. I mean, honey produced by bees, not by Chinese people. I'm sorry for Chinese people. For this matter, nothing wrong with China or Chinese people. I do respect everybody, and I don't make any difference between any nations. But based on YouTube, Chinese people now invented honey that even a laboratory cannot distinguish artificial Manuka honey from honey being produced by bees. So don't read me wrong. So my next point is Methylglyoxal. Look at the label. It should be made in New Zealand, and it should carry dietary Methylglyoxal in a certain amount. I do advertise, and we do bring MGO 550 and 850. The difference is 550, you have to consume 1 teaspoon per day on empty stomach, or 850, you can consume half of teaspoon dissolved in your mouth. Do not swallow Manuka honey as a honey. Let your saliva to work inside your mouth. That's how dietary methylglyoxal and all good benefits, all healthy benefits to our body absorb to our bloodstream immediately. That's how it works. Today, let me continue to tell you about Siberian Elixir of Life, based on 4 major ingredients: Siberian cedar nut oil, sea berry seeds oil, bee propolis, and of course Siberian cedar sap. You can imagine, cedar, they are not growing on a farm, they grow on a forest. So all 4 ingredients are from wilderness, picked up by hand, by human. It was not grown, they never been treated with any chemicals, with any fertilizer, with anything. That's why this cleanser is not really cheap. But this is 100 milliliters, and there is a protocol for using this unique cleanser. I do believe our liver and our kidney should be cleansed at least twice a year. Twice a year, to remain alive, to digest all food properly. I do recommend you to follow the protocol. You know the reason? Fortunately, the supply was interrupted, so we're running short on supply. You can buy from our website, you can buy from eBay, you can buy from Etsy. I am not sure if this product does present on Amazon, but if you can find, you can find. It's up to you. Just be sure it's authentic. It's a Bee Magic brand. When you go to toilet after that, you're gonna see what goes out from you. You're gonna be surprised, you're gonna be amazed, and you're gonna be thankful for my advice, for my suggestion. Again, I do recommend you, please clean yourself twice a year. Go to doctor twice a year or once a year. It's up to you, or how often your medical insurance allow you. But support yourself. We, people after 50, have to think about our health, have to take care about ourselves, because we have obligation before our relatives, before our dogs, before our spouses, kids, children, before God. Next, I want to tell you again about what I use every day with Manuka honey. I mix it. Propolis, bee propolis. Please, on our website, soon you're gonna find a number of scientific articles, a number of clinical trials about propolis extract and its anti-cancer activity. Please, specifically, I apply to people who have family cancer history. Don't rely on miracle. Invest into yourself. Nobody gonna invest into you, only yourself. Please keep yourself running healthy. Sick people nobody appreciate. Nobody wants to take care about sick people. Try to be in healthy body, in clear mind. Try to be healthy. Try to prolong your active life as long as you can. Every penny, every dollar you invest in your daily diet gonna return you back with weeks, months, years of active, fulfilled life. Please start thinking about that in advance, not when you are already in hospital or in hospice. Just thinking, oh my God, what I did. I collect money, I haven't spent a penny on myself, now I am complete ruin. You cannot return back, you don't have time machine, you cannot jump back 10 years ago and start consuming supplements to prolong your healthy life. No such opportunity. Please, I'm begging you, start taking care about your health right now, today, tomorrow, now. Don't let it to be later. Manuka honey, 1 teaspoon a day. Propolis, 20-25 drops a day. Extract, standardized propolis extract. Cleanse yourself. I do this every day. Please do this. Do not save money on yourself. Think about yourself as a major treasure on the world. You should live healthy life because of your kids, because of your spouses, because of your relatives. Please, I want you to hear me, to start supplement your body. Thank you very much. See you later. Слава Україні! Героям слава! Bye-bye.